Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing kind of like the same. We're going to be taking it back to chapters 2 and 3. You're still going to be solving the equation, so you're still going to be drawing that balance bar and all that fun stuff. But, so now if you notice, the problems look a little bit different. You got to put some stuff together. You're going to have to get rid of these parentheses. So we're going to work on that today. This one has some fractions, so we're going to work on that. Alright, so first and foremost, you want to perform any distributive property shown in the equation. So in other words, you want to make sure that you get, you want to make sure that you get rid of those parentheses. So like on example 2, we're going to want to get rid of those parentheses first. And on example 1, there aren't any. But on example 2 and example 3, you're going to want to get rid of those parentheses. And we'll review how to do that. Once you've done that, you want to combine like terms. So you want to put all your x's together, all your y's, all your m's, that things. Terms. But they have to be on the same side of the equal sign. So like we can put these m's together because they're both on the left side of the equal sign. If there was an m over here, we wouldn't be able to put it together. But as long as they're on the same side, we're good. And then you should see a two-step equation, and you know how to solve those from the past couple days. So really, we just have to do these two steps. We have to perform and get rid of parentheses, do the distributive property, and then combine like terms. So that's what we're going to work on today. So let's do example 1 together. All right, so we have m plus 2m minus 4 equals 14. So since there's no parentheses, we aren't going to have to do the distributive property. So all we're going to have to do is put our m's together. So we have an m and a 2m, which makes a total of 3 m's. So I can cross those out. And then minus 4 equals 14. So I've done nothing up to this point except put my m and my 2m together to get 3m. And now it's just a two-step equation. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Those make 0. 3m equals 18. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. M equals 6. So the part in the red shouldn't be anything new. All of this is from what we've done the past 2 days. The only thing that's new is that purple stuff. Alright, example 2. So this one's a little bit more tricky. There are parentheses, so we're going to get rid of it. Remember from a while ago, the distributive property, where you have to take this 2 to everything inside. I'm going to change that subtraction sign to plus a negative, though, so I don't get confused. I'd like to do that. All right, so 2 times 5x makes 10x. Woo, sorry. 2 times negative 3 makes negative 6, so plus negative 6 equals 14. All right, so now we got our two-step equation, so the part in black shouldn't be new. So if I'm plusing negative 6, I want to minus negative 6 to get rid of it. So these become 0. I'm left with 10x equals 14 minus negative 6. Remember, these two negatives make a plus, so 14 plus 6 is 20. So x equals 2, because divide by 10, divide by 10. So your final answer should be x equals 2. So the only new part in this one is the green. All right, let's do 2 more examples together, and then we'll practice this a ton tomorrow in class. All right, so here we go. We have 38 equals negative 3 times 4y plus 2 plus y. So draw your balance bar. I'm going to distribute because I got to get rid of these parentheses. I can't work with these parentheses. So I'm going to distribute the negative 3 to only the stuff inside the parentheses. Don't do it to this y. It's not inside the parentheses. So the 38 stays the same because nothing to do on that side. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12y plus negative 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 plus y. So basically, I've made this little part become this part. All right. Now, so we've done the perform the distribute property, get rid of the parentheses. We can combine like terms. So I have the 12y and the y. So if I have negative 12y plus a y, I actually have negative 11y plus negative 6. All right, now we just have a two-step equation. So subtract my negative 6, subtract my negative 6, that becomes a 0. Remember, these two negatives make a positive. So 38 plus 6 is 44 equals negative 11y. Divide by negative 11, divide by negative 11. So y equals negative 4. There's your final answer. All right, this next one, you don't have to do, this is just a two-step equation. Whoa, sorry guys. Ooh. All right, this is just a two-step equation. So this one I just wanted to do so you can see one with fractions. Now, remember, so I need to subtract 2, subtract 2. So over here is 0, and I'm left with 2/5 x equals 3/4 minus 2, and I'm going to make 2 a fraction, so 2 over 1. Now remember, when you're subtracting fractions, you have to have common denominators. So I'm actually going to change this to a 4. So this is really 8 over 4. Everybody with me so far? All right, so I have 3/4 minus 8 over 4. So 3 minus 4 is negative 5/4. That's just subtracting the 2. So much work for one little problem. Yeah. All right, so now I'm left with 2/5 x equals negative 5/4. And just like we reviewed today, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by 5 over 2, multiply by 5 over 2. I'm left with x equals negative 25 over 8, which is the same as negative 3 1/8. So we will practice this a bunch tomorrow, but rewatch this as many times as you need. All right.